Cause I just checked my bank account and I'm good. I'm flexing, yeah. Cause my singles going off in my hood. I'm flexing, yeah. Everywhere I go, you know it's all love. I'm flexing.
Yo, what's good, Crazy Nation? It's your boy Espy at the Crazy. You know what it is. I'm back again with another reaction. This is to Bini, KARERA. Let's get it. Let's go. Oh, I'm excited to hear this. Ooh!
1075.
Back. Relax, Stacy.
175.
Is she singing this differently? She's putting extra spice to this, no? I don't remember her singing it like this. And I feel like I've heard this song enough to know that she doesn't sing it like this. The extra
175.
Hold on. Is that Sheena and Mika? Wow. Different. I have a question. Has Joanna ever sang Firework by Katy Perry? Because if not, she should. Right? Has she ever done a cover of that song? Because if not, she should. She has the voice for that song. Especially when she does that. Oh. Wow. That is so hard to sing. And this is why I wanted to watch this song live, because that is such a it's such a it's such a precise thing to hit, and it's very hard to hit it correctly and to be stable at the same time. The tone placement in this staccato singing is so hard. I know, I agree. It's so hard. Remember, we've watched recording behinds of other groups singing that, and it's really hard to hit live. It's very difficult. It's very complex. You need to be super musical for that. Well, Joanna is, I think from what I remember reading, Joanna, I think they said to me Joanna has a musical background. I can't remember who it was. They said it to me though. One of the members has a musical background. Was a theater kid. I just can't remember who. I think it was Joanna. Yeah. I know. But to be fair, even in musical rise, you would know musicality, right? That's why most most musical theater kids are so technical. They're like their key is musicality.
Tangan mo na hindi naman ito karera. Pwedeng dahan-dahan sa bawat panibagong umaga. Ang pagsimula muli ay
Wow.
sa tagumpay.
That's such a nice 4-layer.
Karera, pwedeng dahan-dahan sa bawat panibagong umaga. Ang pagsimula.
That's smart. So fascinating. So Stacy is the main. Yeah, Stacy is the main. Aya is a little bit under, and Colette is the solid around it. That's fucking fascinating.
Mo na hindi naman ito karera.
I can't tell where Gwen is. That's one of the struggles.
Pwedeng dahan-dahan sa bawat panibagong umaga.
But I know here, I don't think Gwen is singing here. So that's why I can tell where the rest are.
Ang pagsimula muli ay sa tagumpay na. Huwag mag-alala, buhay ay di karera. Simula muli ay sa tagumpay na. Huwag mag-alala, buhay ay di karera. Dahan-dahan lang buhay.
Wow, I never noticed that Colette was the lower tone in that part.
Dahan-dahan lang buhay ay di karera.
That's crazy. I never noticed that because I've only ever heard the version of this from Coachella, the 2 Coachella performance. So I've never heard the Am I crazy? Yeah, we haven't heard another live version of this, right? That's fascinating. That's crazy though. The layers in this is insane. She's so good.
Minsan ay nalilimutan huminga sandali, pahinga ng saglit.
Oh, my boy.
Pahinga ng saglit. Di kailangang magmadali.
Ooh. Hold on.
Minsan ay nalilimutan huminga sandali, pahinga ng saglit.
So then Malloy hits her run. Am I crazy that Aya goes higher? She goes to a higher tone? A brighter tone?
Di kailangang
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, she goes brighter. Fascinating.
ng saglit. Di kailangang
That's so cool.
para magwagi.
And it goes back.
Unti-unti. Wala namang mahabol sa'yo. Di naman dapat matuloy ng pagtakbo. Sino ba nagsatakbo?
You know what amazes me about their harmonizations? Is the fact that they're singing the same part, but even when one is higher than the other, they never sound like they're clashing. Or they never sound like one is higher than the other. And it's fucking amazing. It's really good on how they sing. Of course, that's the definition of harmony, but not everyone does it right. Are we? Are we kidding? It's very rare people do it correctly.
Wala namang mahabol.
And what's smart is because Stacy's voice, like for example, Stacy's meant to be the main focus. So what Colette does is she makes her voice bassier. So what she does is she protects Stacy if she ever makes a mistake by singing lower than her and singing with bass So if she ever like stuffs up her lyrics or something like that, you wouldn't be able to tell. Like you would not be able to hear it because of Colette's bass. It's a protection. It's a protection around her voice, which is very clever. It's one of the smartest things to do. They don't need a backtrack. This group doesn't need a backtrack. Their members are the backtrack. That's the reality. They don't need a back, because most groups perform with a backtrack for that reason, right? It's a safety net for vocals, dancing, that are no. How the fuck do you say that word? How the anyway, you know what I mean. Fuck it all. But wait, is that just Gwen? Oh, bro, Mika is too good at singing calmly. I did not notice Mika was even singing here. She does it so calmly. Just. There's times that I don't even recognize that she's singing. But you see what I mean here? This is the part that I wanted to say. Listen to, watch how she drops her tone. Her bass. Watch this, watch this, watch this. This is so cool. This is the part that I was talking about, which is so cool. They're singing the same part, right? And you can tell Malloy is higher than her, right? Yeah, it's very obvious. You can hear the layer. But watch how she protects her. Watch how she goes up. Colette. Right? Malloy drops her tone. And Colette's voice, it sounds like it's hugging her voice. Do you agree? Do you get what I mean by that? That's such a cool way to do that. Instead of belting, it's like a lighter belt by Joanna here, which is so cool. This group's vocal control is seriously up there. Right? Like, fuck, wow, this group is... I don't think I've ever heard a group like this. And I'm being serious about this. Like, they can't even be up there. They gotta be up there with the Pentatonics of the world. Vocally. You get what I mean by that? Like, you can't even compare them to groups, like other groups. Because, like, even EXO, right? Not all of EXO's members can sing. Not this good. As much as I love EXO, they can't sing like this. They have some members that can, but not all of them. Like, you know what I mean? Not all of them can sing like this. This is insane. Like, this is one of the strongest vocal groups like I've ever heard. And it's crazy because they've only been a group. They haven't even been a group for that long. That's the crazy part. When you deep it, compared to other groups, like it's not really a long period. I understand why people told me I can't wait to check the like how they became what they are. I need to watch that because this is so fascinating.
Ay, di KARERA. Woo! Ay, di KARERA. Woo!
Wow. Damn, Gwen. Hold on, my lord. Ooh, what is Stacy?
Maraming beses ang aba na di pa tumaya, naniwala sa mundo madaya. Ano nga ba, sino nga ba, ikaw ba o ako ba? Hinala mo mapahala.
Yeah, huwag ka nang maniwala sa paniniwala na dapat pakipagunan sa karera. Kung wala namang karera, dahan-dahan tahan lang, kakayanin na isa ka lang.
Sabi na kaya
Kung wala
By the way, I see why people call Colette. Oh my god. Backup vocals for rappers, Majo. Not like it's enough that she does all the backup vocals for the rest of the group. She does the backups for the rappers as well. Oh my god. Fuck off.
maraming beses ang aba na di pa tumaya, naniwala sa mundo madaya. Ano nga ba, sino nga ba, ikaw ba o ako ba? Hinala mo mapahala.
Yeah, huwag ka nang maniwala sa paniniwala na dapat pakipagunan sa karera. Kung wala namang karera, dahan-dahan
I love. Oh yeah. By the way, I've seen people have asked me, "Who's your bias?" I cannot pick a bias in this group. You're fucking kidding. This group is everything that I like about a group. I don't think it's possible for me to pick a bias. It is literally impossible. I feel like variety will give me like the bigger answer. But the closest, I would probably Colette's up there. Colette and Mika are definitely up there. And same as Gwendo. For me, I think that would be like my three. They're up there because I can't believe what they do. To me, what they do musically, like vocally, is mental to me. The fact that Gwen and Mika are able to rap and sing the way that they sing is mind-boggling to me. You know what I mean? It's mind-boggling to me. Like I don't understand how that's humanly possible to do what they do. Colette, let's be honest, I don't think there's been a single video where I haven't brought her up. Like Colette is mental. Like I don't think I've ever seen a member do what she's doing to me. Like ever. Like ever. I don't think I can think of a member. Like I know there's members for specific tones of their voices, but not like this. That it's everything. It's her backup vocals, her ad-libs, the way she sings high, the way she sings low. It's everything. The way she... Yeah, exactly. It's between her and Mika, for sure. That I talk about the most. For sure. But it's hard not to when she does so much. But that's what I'm saying. Can you name me a person that does this much for any other group? I really can't. Not this much. Like, not this much. Like, I don't... And that's why I think Gwen's up there for me too. Because Gwen does a lot too. that catches me off guard. It's like, shit, like these members do stuff that I've never seen before. Like, I've never seen the way that these members back each other. It's fascinating. Woo! Aya and Malloy singing. Oh, and Stacey, cool. I'm gonna say something that I haven't brought up and I want to bring up. I love the way that Joanna sings and smiles. It puts a big smile on my face. I don't know if you're the same, Major. It puts a massive smile on my face. You can tell she really loves her job, which makes me very happy. Oh yeah, another thing that I never bring up. If y'all haven't noticed, Colette is laughing every time she isn't singing. I don't know if you've ever noticed that. If you watch every video that we've reacted to, 9 times out of 10, Colette is like pissing herself laughing at something. And I never noticed what the fuck it is, but I've caught it time and time again. It's like she's having fun with the fans outside, and it's fucking hilarious. Give Aya hard parts. This is not easy to sing at all. At all. Fuck off, Miko. Oh, Mika and Stacey. Damn, Stacey does a lot of covering up too. I'm not saying that she's covering up Mika here, but I noticed Stacey does a shit ton of vocal backups too. Like a lot. Honestly, this group is Michael Jackson's music. That sounds like fucking Wanna Be Starting Something. This. Or the complexity of that. You hear it, right? It gives me the feeling of the "they want to be stars," and then it reminds me of all of the you know how I listened to that version of the Circus Soleil version where you hear the "Mama say, Mama say, Mama say, Mama say, Mama," and it's you want to be. It's still singing. It still has all that around it. That's what this reminds me of. This group performs their music so differently to the way they perform it live. And what I mean by that is by live performance. It's completely different. Like, while this is happening, you have fucking Colette fucking harmonizing on her own. That is mind-boggling. And now Gwen comes in. Now Gwen and Sheena comes in. And Colette is harmonizing like she's Michael on her own. That's why I was so shocked, Madja, at the Coachella thing, how they were so stable. Remember? I couldn't stop bringing that up. I was like, wait, what? I'm like, how are they so stable with such complex dancing? But that's the thing. That's the benefit of having the members that they have, right? That's the benefit of having so many members, is that you're able to pick and choose who does what and what they're going to sing and what they're not going to sing. That's why I wanted to watch the Wish Bus versions. And I know that's why people started recommending the Wish Bus versions, is because that live version is completely different to the original version of the song. I knew that people were like, oh, if you like what they did in Coachella, imagine when they're just sitting down and just singing. You're going to love it even more because it's just them singing. That is fucking beautiful. Fuck off. Oh, it's fucking Joanna. Oh my god.
Exclusive on Wish 1075.
This is definitely one of my favorite songs of theirs that they sing live. And it's just because of how this song is so complex in a pop way. I feel like this song's a very more pop song, but it's so complex. It has R&B complexity in a pop song. You would agree with that, right? Like, do you know what I picture a simple song of this is? And you're going to laugh because you're probably going to agree. It's Water. It has literally the same sound. Not sound, but you know what I mean? Like the textures. It has the same type of things. It's just because this is a group song, it's more complex. It's very there's more layers. It's got it's onions. If you know what I mean. It has way more layers because of how many members they have and stuff like that. It works. It's genius. And that's why I always get upset when I watch other groups and I'm like, why do they not have layers to their music? What's the point of having like a 15-member group and yet all of them sound the same? Like, how can you not find a way to make your music more complex? I don't understand that. Even a 9-member group, 7 members, like it should be very complex. It shouldn't be very simple. It can be simple. There's nothing wrong with being simple. But what I like about this group is, from what I can hear, from what I've heard so far, in the MP3, you don't hear the layers as much, but it's still there. It's just they're very well hidden, right? But that's the point of live audio, is when they perform live, it's different. But that's the point. You're not meant to have everything all at once. That's how it should be done. The studio versions don't always need to have the complexity. That's perfectly fine. But if they do, and if you have good enough ears that you spot them, you're gonna love the live performances even more. So yeah, I want to listen to this again. And it's funny because We're almost like 30 minutes in, but I still wanna. I swear that was only my first listen. And I'm 21 minutes in.
Wish 1075.
Minsan ay nahuhuli ang sarili na
What we brought up in the last video. The brightness.
Mga bagay na di kontrolado, pinoproblema.
She decides to go
Pero
lower.
teka lang,
Meron bang humahabol sa'yo?
Joanna is one of my personal favorite singers because when she sings, you feel every bit of emotion.
pero
When
teka
she sings.
lang.
Meron bang humahabol sa'yo? Di naman dapat patuloy ang pagtakbo. Sino bang nagsabi na kailangan gumaon na hindi naman ito karera? Pwedeng dahan-dahan sa tawan. Nagsabi na kailangan gumaon na hindi naman ito pina. Sino bang nagsabi na kailangan gumaon na hindi naman ito karera? Pwedeng dahan-dahan sa bawat panibagong
Wow.
umaga. Ang pagsimula muli ay isang tagumpay na.
So Stacy's the talking tone.
Kailangan gumaon na
Yeah,
hindi naman ito karera.
that's fucking crazy. So wait, so Aya's the main tone, Gwen is the background, and then Stacy's the talking tone?
Kailangan gumaon na hindi naman ito karera. Pwedeng dahan-dahan sa bawat
And then it changes because they add Colette, because Colette adds more of like a singing tone to it instead of Aya's like singing talking tone.
panito karera. Pwedeng dahan-dahan sa bawat panibagong umaga. Ang pagsimula muli ay isang tagumpay na. Huwag magkalay
I can't get over how many layers this has. Because even this part,
na.
the way that these two layer this is insane. And Stacy, once again, this is why I brought up Stacy before at the first part. Stacy's behind a lot of this song,
Simula muli
like
ay
heavily background vocal.
isang tagumpay na. Huwag magkalala, buhay ay di karera. Dahan-dahan lang, buhay ay di karera.
Once again, bringing up the part where they switch it all over. Remember how I said in the other songs, Mika and Stacy and Colette normally do the backups, and Gwen? Have you noticed it keeps on rotating between artists? It's never always the. It's never. 9 times out of 10, it is Colette, from what I've seen so far. But it always exchanges between the rappers. It always changes between the rappers. Between Gwen, Stacy, Aya, and Mika. It changes every time. It's never the same, which is very fascinating. Because they even change it here where Mika starts to sing. She's singing in softer, gentler tones. They literally show every song, they show off a new technique for the member. Or they show off multiple ways. What actually, fucking hell, I have not brought this up yet. This is one of the best groups at showing your group's talent. Your members' talents. This is probably one of the best ones at it. Because every song I find something new that I didn't know before. And I've heard this song like 15 times already, or 30 times. And I still did not notice this.
Minsan ay nalilimutang huminga sandali, pahinga ng saglit. At di kailangang magmadali para magwagi. Tuwing unti-unti magmadali para magwagi.
I did not notice that Sheena sings that part. So Sheena backs her here.
Minsan ay nalilimutang huminga sandali.
That's Sheena, who has this fucking daunting tone that sounds like she's in a horror film.
Minsan ay nalilimutang
Listen to that
huminga
tone.
sandali, pahinga ng saglit.
And it's her.
Di kailangang magmadali para magwagi. Tuwing unti-unti.
This is crazy, by the way. It's crazy how Sheena's singing this disgusting, low, bassy tone, and somehow Gwen finds a way to harmonize with both of them in that tone, but she goes higher. So it's 3 layers of this of the same note, of not the same note, but you know what I mean, like in different pitch, the same word in different pitches.
Dali para magwagi. Tuwing unti-unti.
Crazy.
Wala namang mahabol sa'yo. Mahabol sa'yo. Di naman dapat matulin ang pagtakbo. Sino bang nagsabi na kailangan kong maunahin? Di naman ito karera.
Ah, no way that's how this works. I need to reload this. I think I just noticed something. Hold on.
107.5.
Minsan ay nahuhuli ang sarili na nag-aalala. Mga bagay na di kontrolado, pinoproblema. Pero teka lang, meron bang humahabol sa'yo?
So that's Sheena and Mika.
Di naman dapat patulin ang pagtakbo.
Wow!
Sino bang nagsabi na kailangan kong maunahin? Di naman ito karera. Pwedeng dahan-dahan sa bawat panibagong umaga. Ang pagsimula muli ay sa tagumpay na.
So, wow, I never noticed that. So the 2 people that back up the first part end up singing the chorus at the beginning. What the fuck? Cause after these 2, right, she sings the verse. And I was catching something and I was like, wait, that's not right. Right?
Ay sa tagumpay na. Huwag mag-alala, buhay ay di karera.
And see, because you forget about it, right? You forget that Aya sang that part. Well, not forget about it, but there's enough time that goes past that you kind of like, you don't expect Aya to come back in. But it goes back to Aya here.
Ay di karera. Buhay ay
And see what she sings here, right? Who sings after Aya? It goes back to Mika. Like a bit after that, it goes right straight back to Mika. Watch. And for example, Sheena's backing her here, right? Who goes after Mika? Sheena. Sheena starts to sing. Mika starts to sing, and then after Mika goes Sheena.
Di kailangang magmadali para magwagi. Maging unti-unti. Wala namang
It goes, it's fucking, because they play with it. Because what happens, see, it goes to these two who they were harmonizing.
mahabol sa'yo.
Right, Gwen? It's fascinating.
Di naman dapat matuloy ng pagta.
And who sings the main chorus? Now. Imagine. Who sings this chorus now? The person that started with Aya. Ridiculous.
Sino ba nagsabi na
It's so
kailangan
fascinating.
na hindi naman ito karera?
I've never noticed this.
Sa bawat panibagong umaga, ang pagsimula muli ay sa
Right? Chorus.
tagumpay.
There's the Gwen. What the fuck? This group is so interesting.
Ay di karera. Dahan-dahan lang, buhay ay di karera.
Oh, it's her that does the woo. I was wondering if that was her. Hey, hey. And for example, this is another reason why it reminded me of Michael. This breakdown. It sounds like a Michael song. Gwen.
Bini, maraming beses na nga ba na di pa tumaya, naniwala sa mundo madaya. Ano nga ba, sino nga ba, ikaw ba o ako ba? Hinala mo mapahala.
Yeah, huwag ka nang maniwala sa paniniwala na dapat makipagunan sa karera. Kung wala namang karera, dahan-dahan lang, kakayanin nagpisa ka lang.
Sabi na kailangan kung maunahin, di naman ito karera. Pwedeng magdahan-dahan sa bawat panibagong umaga. Ang pagsimula muli ay sa tagumpay na. Huwag mag-alala, buhay ay di karera. Dahan-dahan lang.
I'm just flabbergasted by this group now. Because this group changes so much. I've never seen a group do so much complexity. There's so much complexity in this. Vocals, rapping, like even the ways of positioning their artists. It's so fascinating. I haven't seen this in a group.
Masyadong mabagal, walang pabilis sa pagtak ng amoy. Hindi kami mintis, ng malalim lang na tandaan. Kami hawak ng yakma. Walang masyadong mabagal, walang mabilis sa
This is what I was meaning. It starts from here, and 4 minutes later, 3 minutes later, it goes back into that part.
pagtak ng amoy. Hindi kami mintis, ng malalim lang na tandaan. Kami hawak ng yakma. Masyadong mabagal, walang mabilis sa pagtak ng amoy. Hindi kami mintis, ng malalim lang na tandaan. Kami hawak ng yakma. Dahan-dahan.
That is crazy.
Exclusive on Wish 1075.
It's actually disrespectful to say that to them. Oh, well, I should actually read this out loud. The more Madra wrote, the more I keep seeing them, the less I'm thinking they are a take on K-pop. And I agree. I think it's actually disrespectful. You can hear it. I can hear the K-pop sound, Do you know what I think the K-pop for them is? It's probably the dancing. And that's why they went to Korea to dance for 3 months. Because they did go to Korea to dance for 3 months. To me, like I said, to me, they're just a Swiss Army knife. This group is so good at everything. Like, good in a crazy way. And the breath of fresh air for me, they barely belt. It's very nice. Don't get me wrong. Do I love my belting? Yes, I do. But sometimes I would rather you, instead of belting, to bend your notes. And this group with Malloy, Joanna, Colette, even Gwen, they bend the fuck out of their notes when they sing. They bend them, bruh. I was gonna say the typical, they bend them like Beckham, and I'm not kidding. They really do. They their notes never stay straight. You know what I mean? They never stay straight. They always they. To me, if someone was to ask me, explain Bini to me. To me, Bini are if Beyonce was a group. Honestly, that's how I would explain it. No? Like seriously, that's what they are to me. They're literally if Beyonce was a girl group. And people go, Beyonce wasn't a girl group. I know that. But you don't understand. You don't get what I mean if you don't understand that. Because Beyonce is literally like 6 members in one, 8 members in one. She can do so much with just her voice. It's amazing to me how she's able to do that. And when I listen to this group, it's one of the main takeaways that I get. I'm like, wow, there's the main thing where I get Beyonce out of it is how deep they sing. Because Beyonce loves to sing deep. And do you know what I actually really like about this group that they don't have that they don't do that Beyonce does do? I like that they don't over exaggerate their notes. Don't get me wrong, it's nice in certain specific music. I prefer the way they do it though. They kind of remind me of instead of going too over the top, they know the exact control of where they sound best. You know? And I like that. I need to hear what they sound like with. Have they ever performed with a band? For example, I assume Blooms, you have seen their tours. Do they perform with a band on their tours? Like live band? Because if that's the thing, I'm intrigued. They let the music win instead of putting themselves first. Nah, I wouldn't even say that. They have more of like the Boys to Men approach. Where, yeah, we can go there, but we don't do it all the time. You know what I mean? You don't have to do it all the time. Make it special. Make it special that when you go there, people go, holy shit, they went there. Yeah. I really like this group a lot. Actually, let me rephrase that. Like is an understatement. I really love this group a lot. Like, this group has a lot of special things to me that I can't explain. I honestly can't explain. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. So if you like this, give this a thumbs up. Not only that, comment if you want to see more, subscribe, and remember, keep living the crazy life and stay blessed. Peace. Laters. Whoop.